uncomfortable. You don't have to do anything you don't want to.
Okay. The Overnight is one of these really oddball type movies that came along from the Duplass brothers. These guys have done a lot of kind of movies about personal interactions that are kind of light on story, but definitely all about characters, and this movie is much the same. Alex and Emily are our main protagonists. They're a couple that have moved into LA recently. They're still trying to get their bearings, and they meet this other couple of Kurt and Charlotte at a park when their sons are starting to play together. And Kurt and Charlotte invite them over to an overnight city dinner party to have. Bring the kids and they'll hang out, and they get there. The couple are really nice. They've got a big lavish house. They seem to be the perfect parents, but they don't really want the party to end. So what they do is they put the kids down, and then the adults can have a drink and a conversation and just get to know each other a little bit better. And it seems almost idyllic. Kurt and Charlotte have this big house. They seem like the perfect parents. They seem like the perfect guests. They seem perfectly in love, and everything they do is just spot on, not perfect. And then the cracks start to appear as they slowly start to move the line in the sand of comfortable nature for Alex and Emily as they are drawn into this adult game that they're unsure of what they want to do. They get drunk, they get high, they get their boundaries pushed a lot in this movie that really questions where the heck is it going to go next. You've got 4 people in a house and it doesn't go the way you expect it to go. It's really funny in certain points, it's kind of poignant in other points, it's ridiculous in certain points, and it's very much boundary pushing for the main characters a lot of the time as well. And there's a kind of fun morality play here as they start to question how far they're willing to go. They have actually confabs at one moment where Alex and Emily get together and they're like, should we do this? I don't know, what would they think? They're pretty nice. Should we do this thing that we're slightly uncomfortable with, but they seem to be really good with? And it's constantly just little things like that as they just push things further and further along. I love the character work here. The characters are terrific. Just sitting and listening to them talk is really fun as the false bravado kind of falls away and the real personalities come to the front, and you really see everybody for who they are. And then you've got the main couple of Kurt and Charlotte too, like I said, seem perfect. But as they start to tour around their house and they show certain things, you realise that their relationship isn't as strong as we once thought. They have separate bedrooms, they have hobbies that take them away from each other. On a surface level, they look like the perfect family, but internally they're a little bit broken, a little bit damaged, and very much a little bit strange. And you realise that Alex and Emily, who did seem a little bit trepidatious and broken at the start, are actually the more healthier couple. Because they vent their problems, because they communicate a lot, because they're dealing with things on the surface. This is a movie all about relationships and all about how the perception of a relationship can change the boundaries within your relationship. I found it really interesting. I found it extremely funny, extremely weird, extremely oddball, but pretty much a really interesting movie. It is not for everybody, and you'll know within the first 15 minutes whether you're going to enjoy this or at least have some curiosity about where the movie is going to lead to. I think The Overnight was a pretty successful, pretty fun, entertaining time. I gave it 3 out of 5. I think the performances are terrific. I love these kind of movies that really keeps me guessing as to the motivations of the characters or where they're going to end up. If you've seen The Overnight, let me know in the comment box below what you thought of it, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.